Hello, gamers, and hello, gamers, and welcome to our 11 level 11 debug protocol. I know we still have a lot more to do tonight with the debug protocol and then the CPU. So I'm just going to open up the floor to anybody. If you have anything to say, this is your time to say it.
Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure Brian's gonna take me out because I didn't get much feedback. Um, Dina,
Yes.
do not do what you yeah.
Oh.
Like
You're gonna
just
vote for me,
let
Tina?
let me
No, I don't know what
fucking
I'm doing.
let me go.
I
It's
just okay.
fine. Don't just leave Mona. It's fine. I don't know why my video isn't showing. Can y'all see me?
No.
Happening. Hold on.
Good.
Let me exit and come back in. I don't know
While
what
she's
the
doing that,
fuck's
does
going on.
anybody else have anything they need to get off their chest before?
I just want to say I've been integritous this entire game. Everything I said I was gonna do, I've done. Um, Dina, you specifically, like I've always known you're like just as strong as a player as me, and I had opportunity to leave your ass in the back, and you could have probably went home that round. And I literally pissed other people off by, you know what I mean? So I get it. If it's a game move and that's what you want to do. I'm not. It's gonna take it personal. Like it's the game, but I would not do you dirty like that. So I would appreciate the same turn and listen.
I kind of have a question. Oh, is Mona still talking or is she frozen?
She's frozen.
Oh, this isn't my deciding thing. I was confronted
I can
3
hear
or
you.
4 days ago in a way that I didn't feel was super kind to me about my relationship with Brian. About if I'm going to be super close to Brian once Rissa goes and this and that and everything like that came to me for me liking someone, not for me playing a game. Brian and I haven't really been aligned whatsoever in this game. But I've been informed that this round, a group was made with Sharonica, Mona, LJ, and Brian. And it makes me want to cry because this was made, kind of what I was chastised and yelled at, is how I felt for it being a potential because I like somebody is what I'm hearing happened. And I cannot hear you. I just want to kind of hear.
What the fuck is going on my computer?
Probably no one can hear me. I don't know. I'm kind of just a little bit shocked at how I'm addressed, but then ran around and the same thing is done to me. And Brian can attest, I have no groups with Brian. Zach, do I got groups? Like, I just don't have these things. LJ we don't even talk anymore. And so to hear.
Can you hear me or no?
I can now.
So I was not trying to chastise you. I told you in that conversation that I was spiraling and I was getting paranoid based off what I was hearing through the grapevine.
You're broken up again.
So, like, and I even after I said it, I was like, oh, I just needed to get it out. I can't instead of going behind your back and never letting you know how I'm feeling. Telling you
that's fair, but the thing that you were scared about me doing and that I got confronted for is what was done by everyone else that wasn't me. And Sharonica was a part of it. LJ, you were a part of it. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
What I'm sorry, I just got in here. What did I miss?
I was informed of a group that y'all created this round with Brian. The same thing that you were kind of chewing me, like I
didn't.
I don't know the correct terminology to use, but how it made me feel. I felt like I was being put on the spotlight for liking somebody in a game, for just liking Brian's
But
personality.
I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I was just saying that in I just felt like you were pacifying him every time we came up and talked. The group that we made, that I made specifically, had nothing to do with Dina. Your name was not mentioned in that group. Was her name mentioned in that group at all,
No,
Brian?
I think she's not conveying, I don't think, the way that she means to. Like, I speak for me if I'm not conveying correctly, but I think that she means like she was confronted for liking Brian and like maybe trying to scoop him up, but like there was a group made to scoop him up, and it didn't involve us. So you guys like confronted us about scooping up Brian when you guys made a group to scoop up Brian.
I
You
wasn't.
I feel
I
like
wasn't.
everything.
I wasn't trying to scoop up Brian. I was trying to get Sharonica and Brian to put their differences aside
And that
for this
leaves
round.
me,
But
Zach,
that's
Peyton vulnerable.
what do you mean?
Yeah, but what's the point?
wa-
Like, if we had this like solidified thing, like, what is the point of even getting Sharonica and Brian on the same page if you weren't trying to scoop them up?
Because I assumed that you were doing the same thing with Zach.
No.
So it wasn't towards you. It was actually towards Zach. That was the whole point of the group. Like, but for us to be like, oh, we're gonna like, it just seems. Actually, you're right. It does seem a little bit hypocritical. So that's probably why I didn't tell you.
And that,
Actually,
and that's
but
why
it wasn't.
like, and we just
I'm
like.
I'm
First
just
of all,
kind of. I feel
can
like,
I speak?
yeah.
Can I speak? I'm sorry. That group was literally created 2 minutes before the live.
4 minutes.
Nothing, no game was talked in there. Nobody was able to say anything.
All
Like,
I said, Brian, can you verify that when I messaged you
and
about the
Is it 4 minutes,
I
Brian?
said about you and
and
Sharonica. It was about Brian and Sharonica's relationship. It had
and
nothing to do with game
and
relations.
all Mona told me was, you need to make up with Brian just in case, he wins
Yeah,
and
that's why
has
I
the
was doing
power like
things.
now. It didn't work, obviously, because look, he still wants me out. But, I appreciate her for trying. It wasn't something to go against you guys or nothing. She literally just wanted us to make up so that
Sorry
I
for
wouldn't be
being
targeted.
peacemaker. And I told you the reason why I was annoyed when you did it, because I sometimes don't feel like if you were being genuine or not. And then in that moment when we had the conversation and Peyton worded things, he was like, oh, like, that's just how she is. And then like I realized that I was doing the most. And I admitted that in that conversation. So
I feel
if
like
you
my
didn't feel that
actions.
after that conversation, then you
I feel
said
like
that
my
to me and I
actions
agreed.
speak louder than my words. And I'm
So have
constantly
mine.
questioned every single round about what I'm
But-
doing when I haven't done anything, in my opinion.
But
I'm
Dina,
just friendly.
even
I'm
your
just
best
nice to
friend,
Brian. I just like Brian. I like LJ. I like Zach. Like, it's as simple as that for me. And I feel
I
like
do too.
but I feel like I'm not allowed to, the way that I've been.
I'm-
It doesn't
you
matter.
can-
I'm ready to vote. I'm just gonna vote.
You can
Okay.
do whatever you want. I'm just saying, that wasn't my intention. And if
I'm
you
not upset
felt
with anyone. I'm
that
sorry. I'm just
way, I wish you would've
my
communicated
heart
to
was
me.
hurt hearing this.
I wish
that
you
I-
would have told me.
I
that-
just heard about it.
We
Okay,
just heard about
I'm
it
going
like
to-
5 seconds before we got on.
Okay, so I'm
Oh.
going to jump in here. I am going to give the glitches one final chance to plead their case on why they should stay. I will
Well-
kick it off to Zach.
Well, damn. Did you say you were starting with me? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to stay. Please. I mean, like, I'm kind of just, I feel like I'm scraping by every round. I feel like I've done one of these speeches every round forever. Keep me, please. Thanks.
Okay. Sharonica?
I think I already said what I said, but I respect whatever decision is made.
Peyton?
I am just upset because I hate seeing Dina upset. So I don't think this game should get to. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm going. Obviously, probably not going home. I don't want to be in a position to where, like, my best friend is upset about a game. Dina, just do, like, we chatted. Just do what you want to do, like, personally. Like, factor in what you think. I love you and I love everyone that I'm on the block with. And this is a horrible situation for anyone to be in, I think. But just follow your gut, and regardless of when we get information, you got information, just follow what you're thinking, bro.
And then Mona. I do not know if she's here. I'll wait another minute to see if she comes back.
Hey everybody.
I'm just gonna wait another minute.
Am I able to say something for like 20
Sure.
seconds?
Yep, while I wait for Mona. Yep.
My only thing going into this round with that like 4-person alliance, and obviously this doesn't include LJ. Well, LJ was included in the 4, but like what I'm about to say doesn't include him because he didn't do it. But obviously I am upset, and honestly it doesn't include. I mean, it's more about Mona, I guess, because it doesn't include Sharonica, because I kind of knew how Sharonica was voting last round, so like it wasn't like a blind side to me. Obviously, I'm just kind of upset that a chat was made like 4 minutes before the live, but like this same chat could have been made last round to keep Rissa. And it just really upsets me that now that Rissa's gone, like my vote is wanted. Because this could have like, no offense, Zach, love you so much, girl. But like Zach could have went last round and Rissa could have stayed with this same chat that was made now. So like that's the only thing that really upsets me, is that like my best friend is gone because people didn't want us here together, and instead they wanted to prime my vote instead of hers. So that's just how I feel. My vote really doesn't even matter. It's kind of really all up to Dina. Not to put any pressure on you, baby girl, but my votes are not very high on either.
I just feel like one person says something and another person says another. And I feel like regardless of who Dina and I have spoken with, it's been pretty surface, like this is what we're doing. And I just feel like all of a sudden now there's like behind the scenes things going on.
I'm gonna be so.
And then Mona, I'm gonna give you one final chance to plead your case as well.
I'm gonna be real and upfront. What I've said that I've done in this game is what I've exactly done every single round. So I've never had any ingenuine conversations with anyone. If I've told you that I don't hold any resentment, I really don't. I'm playing the game how I think the game needs to be played, child.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll kick it over to Mona. Can you hear me, Mona?
Yeah. I've also done it. I think
You're cutting in and out
by
really
making that
badly,
group
Mona.
chat, I think Sharonica actually has a better. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Shut your video off,
Can you hear
maybe,
me?
and just
Okay,
talk.
you're right. Hold on. Sorry.
You're good. It seems to be working now that like you're not meant to give a speech.
I know. Of course, it always doesn't work right when I need it to.
All right. I'll just
I
interrupt you if you like
feel
if I
like.
can't hear you.
Thank you, Dina. You can. Home seventh. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like beg someone to keep me when, it's best for your game if I go. Whatever. Like, no hard feelings. Let the best person win. Like, I don't know what else I could. I've already done and said everything I could say throughout the entire game. So.
Okay. Thank you all to the glitches. I now need Brian and Dina to make their way over to their RAM unit and send me the name of the gamer you want to debug, and I'll be back shortly.
Your hair is herring, LJ.
I woke up like this. Tired, y'all. I'm surprised I'm not asleep.
Oh shit. I'm
Okay, I am back and I have the results. Once I read the debug score, the decision is final. That gamer will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. With 0 debugs to their name, Peyton and Zach, you are safe. By a debug score of 3-1, Mona Lisa, it's game over. You can go ahead and unmute and say your goodbyes.
You know,
We can't hear you.
estimated you in the beginning.
Yeah, Mona, we're not getting any of this, hon. Like none of it.
I think you're an amazing game off work.
If you want to, you can always send a video to us and we can play it for everybody as well, if you can hear that, because we cannot hear you. Yes.
Can you?
Yeah, if you
She
type
said
it in
she's
your
gonna-
if you type it in your RAM unit, type in your RAM unit and I will post in main chat. Or you can make a video.
You gonna say your goodbyes, Drew?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I was going to say my goodbyes. I forgot we were waiting for her to
Oh my
send
God.
us something. I'm screaming. Um, Mona. I didn't know you until you played iSurvivor, and I got to watch the queen that is Mona Lisa dominate Milan. And you played that game with ease. You had everybody wrapped around your finger, and you were able to secure the win in the end. Coming into this game, thank you for accepting Sandy's invite to come back and play. You were the same Mona you were in Milan, and then some. You took Gamers Paradise by the horns, and you played this game from start to finish. Not everybody can say that. So, excuse me, I'm choking over my saliva. um, Mona, you know how much I
God don't
adore
like ugly.
you know how much I adore and love you, Mona. I've grown to even love you even more this season, even through our bickering. You have a friend in me for life. I can't wait to see you get on Big Brother and kick ass because I know you will. And if you ever need anything, you know I'm here for you. I'm truly, truly, truly going to miss you in this game. It was just always a pleasure to be able to just listen in on you, hear your thoughts, wake up or in the middle of the night, see messages from you. I'm going to definitely miss that. And you have a special place in my heart. I love you so much, Mona.
Good game, Mona. Love you.
I'll kick it over to you, Sandy.
Can y'all hear me or no?
Yes.
Oh, we can.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna say this really quick, and I'm not being bitter. I'm just being real. So I don't give a fuck whose feelings I hurt. Um, you're a fake ass bitch, point blank, period. And you want to play the martyr and the victim and be righteous, Dina, and like you want to play this whole thing like everyone sees that you're downplaying your game, that you're like literally trying to act like you're not this strong player. Like nobody's blind to that, and no one's blind to your whole like, oh, I'm gonna cry because I don't know what's going on, and like, oh my god, like what's happening, and like the dumb blonde card, like everyone sees it, including Peyton, and everyone who's watching sees it. So I just think like I'd rather you been a real ass bitch and said, you know what, Mona, you're an sitting there and trying to play the wounded bird Karen card in the fucking corner, acting like you're this like innocent victim and I'm chastising you and all this shit. Bitch, all I did was hold you accountable and let you know what the fuck you were doing and told you the bullshit that you were spewing out of your mouth. So all I did was keep it 150 with you, and not everyone can handle a real ass bitch like me. So, anyways, I just take it as a compliment. And you will
Enjoy
not be getting my
jury.
vote.
You're gonna
Period.
be
So
cut
make
from
sure
jury, so
I
that's
will.
fine.
Just make sure I know. But trust me, I have a strong
Mona,
influence,
I never
honey.
said
That's
anything
one
bad
thing. That's
about you.
why you
Didn't do
voted me out
anything
just now.
against you. You did
Yeah,
against
but
me.
that's literally why you just
I
voted me
am a
out
victim
because
to
you know how
you.
powerful I am.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say you're not powerful, and I don't think that I
Okay.
downplay. I'm good at challenges. I think that
Girl,
but
I'm
I am a
sorry.
genuine person,
You're
and
literally
you hurt
not
my
shy. You're
feelings.
literally I'm
And
not saying you're
it's as
not.
simple as that. I'm so sorry. I didn't
I'm
feel
saying you're a fake ass bitch.
okay. I'll be a fake
Anyways,
bitch then.
so that's my story. I have a story.
Nothing I did was
Great.
fake. Everything you did
And
was.
then Peyton, you're a sweetheart. You have a heart. Peyton, you just did something fake. You just literally got on the call. And anyways, I'm done with you. You already got my point, and everyone else did too. I didn't even have to say that. Everyone already knows that. I was just making sure it was said. Peyton, you have a heart of gold. I love you. You're actually a real ass bitch. And I have nothing but love for you. LJ, you already know you're my baby. Hang in there. They're just dragging you like a goat. Put your heels in, fight to the death. Don't just let be someone's number. Like actually make a stance for yourself and actually fight. Veronica, I don't say anything. Girl, you're my sister for life. You're actually a real ass bitch. Okay? So take
Love
notes,
you.
Tina. And go ahead, Sandy. Sorry.
Mona, you are my sister. I appreciate you so much, especially coming in like the 11th hour when we realized the cast member we were gonna cast was just not gonna provide. And throughout everything that happened this season, the quits, the pullings, you were always invested from all the way across the fucking world. And that just means a lot to me. Like, I Want Entertainment is probably next to my boyfriend and my dogs, like the place that I hold the most importance and have the most fun. And so anytime you're in one of my games, it's just You know what you mean to me. Like, game aside, you're one of my best friends for life. And thank you for bringing your Mona flair to the season, because every single person who played this game can attest that, like, whether for the good, the bad, or the ugly, the game just would have not been the same without you. It would have been a completely different game. I love you. Travel safe, and I will text you, hit you up. I love you.
I love you too, and I love you too, John. I didn't forget about you. You know, I love you so much.
You
And
love me
Hannah,
too?
everyone else.
I love you
Drew,
too, Mona. You're incredible. Travel safe,
thank
all that,
you.
all the same love.
Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye, Mona. And just like that, you all have made the final 6. Congratulations to Brian, Dina, LJ, Peyton, Sharonica, and Zach. The 6 of you have done what 18 other gamers cannot do. You are here. But the game is not over. We have one more level, and then we have the gauntlet. And tonight, we are competing in the CPU for snare. I will tell you what the elevation is after we crown a winner. But I need everybody, if you saw in the announcements, it said you do need a Spotify account, even if it's a free one, you can download it, it's free. You do need a Spotify account for this quest.
I have a question.
Yes, Brian.
Wait, so there's 6 people
Can
and we're playing snare?
You are, yes.
How do we use
Oh.
Spotify and Zoom at the
Can
same
you-
time?
Can you give me a second to
Um,
download it because
Yeah, go
I
for it.
forgot.
You're not going to technically need to use like both at once. You'll see once I explain the challenge, Dina.
Yeah.
You'll
And
see you don't have to
Spotify
use,
can
you don't even need to like have it open. Like
yeah, you don't need to
don't
have
even
it
have to have
open.
it
You just
open.
need an account for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna need like a web browser, but
Yeah,
like
web browser.
web browser is gonna tell you to sign in with Spotify.
Yep.
Oh, I could do it off my computer.
Yes.
Yeah, or your phone or whatever.
Wait, do you need the web browser or the actual app? Like,
No, well, I
web
mean,
browser.
if you have the app, 9 times out of 10 is you have an account for it, right? So we
Right.
need your Spotify account. You don't need to have the app open. We need your Spotify account. Yeah.
okay.
Yo, something
I'm
weird.
using Derek's Spotify account. Is that okay?
Yep,
Yes.
that's fine.
It's not fucking
Really?
logging.
Really, Zach? Leeching off of Derek?
Point
Leeching,
blank.
leeching off of the wounded?
And I'd do it again.
Well, yes.
Maybe so.
I don't even know if he knows that I'm using his. Are you signed in? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
We
fucking
got it
God.
right at least.
I was about to say, I don't even think he knows that I have his Spotify. And then he just came in and asked me if I have it.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why my computer's acting stupid today.
Viewers, we're actually going to cut the stream off here. Stay tuned for the next live of Gamers Paradise, where we will reveal who's won the CPU as well as the rest of the snare level. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.